And how did I get to be making these mats? Okay, well, it all started with this mat. This was the mat that I wanted. I was in a movement practice, and I was at the point in my healing where I was getting my mobility back and feeling really great, and I was ready to push the boundaries of what was safe for me at the time. I wanted to see how my body did when I was trying some more power poses and risky balancing poses. So I did not have this mat at this time. The only other yoga mats that I've owned are the ones that you get at like a big box store, you know, like the purple generic mats. That's what I had my whole life. I've been doing yoga and I've had a dedicated practice for about 20 years, but never really thought I needed to invest in a yoga mat. So I was in this class and on a mat, and my body was really tense. It was tensing up, and it does this whenever I'm about to kind of see if I can do something that I'm not sure I can do. I've had a lot of surgeries, had a lot of major joint issues, so that my body has a lot of just reflexes where my muscles get all tense. I have a lot more compassion for older people that are walking on ice now. How tense they must feel if they've had hip surgery or something. So my body was tensing up, and then this is a painting that I did years ago. And the message that came through after I painted this was, just relax, you got this. I made 2 paintings and was just posting the progression of them on Facebook. I didn't think of myself as an artist. I was a medical professional and I was on surgical leave. And to keep myself sane and seated and not overdoing moving around, I started painting. And then I posted the progression of my paintings online, and someone contacted me, told me that they wanted the painting I was working on. I told them that they couldn't have it because I've already painted over it. It's a completely different picture. So they said, well, okay, here you go. I'll give you a wad of money if you paint an image of my girlfriend. And I was scared shitless. So I did what any smart person would do. I decided to procrastinate and make another painting instead, and I made this painting. I made the painting that's on this mat, and this being came through. It was for a class that I was working with my teacher, Shiloh Sophia, at the time, and this was a class on how to bring out your inner muse. This being came through and just had the message, just relax, you got this, you're all good. So it was interesting, then flash forward, like 8 years, and I'm on this, on a yoga mat in a yoga class. My body's all tensed up, and this painting actually came into my mind, and it just said, it's okay, you got this, just do it, it's good. Go ahead, move forward, you got it. And then my instructor said, try to bring ease and flow to all the tight places. And that helped my body relax. And I clumsily glided through my risky balancing power poses like a wonderful little sugar glider. But I did the poses, and then I came home and I told my husband, I think my muse came and my muse wants to be on a yoga mat. And he said, oh, of course it does. Well, should I do it? And he said, yes, you should. So then I started investigating drop shipping and quality of mats, and I wasn't very happy with the quality of the mats, and I couldn't find anything that was very sustainable. So I just virtually went to China and had these mats made, and I'm super, super happy about the quality. So that's the story of how the mats got made. And people are very happy with them. They wear very well. There's not a lot of wear on them. It's kind of like a tennis shoe where this might get a little bit fuzzy, and that's how they're wearing. But I've had my mat for a long time. I just love it. So that is how these mats came to be.